dead! Oswald is dead! We mourn the loss of our future king and hope for East Anglia.
Another king lost, Abel.
Stop washing your face with mead.
How can I face Halfdan Jarl now? I've failed him again.
We can take the battle to what remains of Rued's clan, before they hit back.
Easier said than done. His men are holed up in Borg Castle, a fortress on the sea.
On the sea? Then it must have a harbor.
It does. Guarded by a gate of hefty iron, held in place by timber spikes, difficult to force open.
Timber burns.
It does, but how do we reach it?
We rig your ship with oil at her front, and sail it ablaze at the gate.
They would see us coming, long before we reached the walls.
We raise a Fyrd, an army of East Anglia's farmers. Throw them at the front gate as a distraction.
Saxons willing to die for a bunch of Danes? It's a stretch.
It can work, Finir. If they fight in Oswald's name, that is all the courage they will need. You there! Did you hear of Thane Oswald's fate?
Aye, we did. He dragged Rued to the bowels of Elbert, Dane devil.
Rued may be gone, but his clan still plagues East Anglia. And would you join us to rid your kingdom of his dogs?
For Oswald? Aye, anything.
2 eager Saxons is not yet defeated. But you may be right. We may have a chance.
I can ride to Elmenham and muster what remains of Oswald's men there. But who else would join us?
The Reeve of Thaethford, Winston. He's a bitter old barnacle, but he would fight to the death for this land.
We can assemble a forward camp at the ruins north of Burg Castle.
Ride with me, Finir. Let's pay this Reeve a visit.
With any hope, Theodort remains untouched by Rued's violence.
Hope is a scarce word in this kingdom.
Maybe so, but I would rather hold on to something, anything, than ride with empty hands.
If Rued's clan continues to roam this kingdom unchecked, the people of East Anglia will be as ravaged as these lands.
And where do we find ourselves? Riding into defense to beg a horde of frightened farmers for aid.
To fight for a king that you gave them, Finir. Remember that.
It was my task to find them a king, not protect that king against every danger that might befall him.
Oswald wasn't crowned yet, nor was he married. I say you have some work yet to do.
Right, right. No need to remind me how far I fell short.
Watch your back. Rued's clan may still be nearby.
These fucking farmers must have more than this. What did you expect, brother? Gordon Pilgrim. We had a bit of fun.
Theobald, just ahead.
Wood smoke and ash. Rued's men have been here.
Eat, my child. So no time's to waste what the Lord has given us.
What about you, Papa?
Everything is gone, Reeve. Everything.
Come, my friend, we will rebuild, I promise
On
you.
Christus
A
Nama.
will of iron coming in, knowing your kind did all this.
Rued's clan is your enemy, not me. I come on behalf of the late Oswald of Elmenham.
You're still a Dane from top to two. It's your meddling that led to Oswald's death, leaving our kingdom for the worse.
Oswald was a friend and an ally, Reeve. He fought beside me, and I by him.
And look where that got him.
East Anglia will fall if Rued's clan is not defeated. Fight with me, to drive them off. For Oswald and your kinsmen.
Pretty words, Dane. But the men of Theovard have their own battles to fight.
If you need an axe, I'm standing right here.
There's a village to the east, Kingsbury. It was taken by Rued's men a fortnight ago. And I'll not rest until it's back in our hands.
Let me and my raiders take the village. Save your strength, and join us for the fight to come.
A bold offer. If you do as you promise, the pikes at Theovard will be yours.
I will take this news to our forward camp, Eivor. Follow when you can.
I will see you there.
Kingsbury's church has a great horn atop its steeple. If you manage the task, blow it, I'll know you kept your word.
I ain't got the strength no more.
Stand tall.
Felda gather Jan Basing Dergan. On their brothers?
Yeah!
What do you see, Sunan? I must be careful now. Kingsbury, infested with Rued's men. Show me.
Hey, what? Nail the idiot! Vengeance will reward us! Die! Wait! Use them! Odin curse you! Going to suffer! Wear you out, meeting. No, you're dead! Dead! Die! Not much longer, corpse.
Sunan, guide me. to sound the horn and signal victory. The Reeve has come to join me. Let's hope his promise holds.
It's been so long since I've heard that sweet sound! Praise be!
I held to my oath, Reeve. I hope you will honor yours.
My promise holds, aye. They of Ord will join you in the fight against Rued's clan.
With your aid, we may yet save East Anglia.
In past times, that horn was used to muster fyrds all across our land. You may find others who have warmed to its call.
Good. Whatever willing men you find, rally them soon at the ruins north of Burt Castle.
You could make some extra gold, offering to escort travelers, mind.
Even if they lay down their arms, the folk they've armed will want blood.
If the war chiefs would settle things, offer an amnesty. They were good men once.
The bandits are not.
Cucu! Baulei. Ce faci, oi?
Bă,
Bă, da. Mai auzi?
That horn came from Elmenham. Valdis must have got to them. The brothers' fleet, gathered and ready.
Ce am părțit?
Men are
Gaming.
pouring in from across East Anglia, and our ships stand ready.
Theodward's reeve is with us. His men will be here soon.
More than his, the Kingsbury horn has inspired men
Dar
all
tu?
across this kingdom. We will have the army we need.
Bă,
It seems Oswald got
imediat îi dau drumul la
Saxon and Dane united in common
gaming-ul
cause.
tău.
A pity he's not here to see it.
The forces will be ready soon. Are you ready to start? the
Miștoc.
I am.
Our target is Burr Castle, said to be impenetrable.
Good. Let them have their false confidence.
By cover of night, Valdis will lead the field at the front gates. With Rued's men distracted, our forces move on the sea gate from the backwaters at their backs.
And once we're in, we'll leave no gate closed in that castle. Rued's men cannot be allowed to dig in further. Your longship, is she ready?
She awaits her own special glory. They need your words, Eivor.
This land you call home is on the verge of ruin. Burned and pillaged by Rued's clan, it bears the scars of an age of endless war. But today, we will reclaim her. Today we fight for your land, and tomorrow we rebuild!
For East Anglia. For East Anglia.
Now is the time.
Build again.
Today we rid East Anglia of Rued's clan.
Start from the
once
bottom.
and for all.
Eu.
Still fail.
Oh,
How about right my
no.
gear?
No.
Haha, easy peasy.
No, ce dracu te uiți vreau? Caut și eu.
Reclamă.
Easy peasy. Lemon
Oh
squeeze.
no, I failed again. Download, beat the levels.
Eivor! Word of your actions in Theodward has spread like wildfire.
Ia acolo pregătiri, alea, războaie. Acum să vezi să te ții grasul.
You remember the dream I spoke of?
You sail through Helheim on a ship of fire.
Here, it may come to pass.
Dreams, life, but maybe they are one and the same.
What's got this team?
Tonight I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing for the spear.
Hello.
A
Some
watcher
time ago,
alight
due
on
to a
water's
server crash,
wake.
as a result,
Another
a
glory,
large
I
number of
repeat.
new users only received.
Vezi că se aude și la mine.
Ready yourselves. Rued's shit stains will see us coming.
We been spotted.
Steady! Hold course!
Ready yourselves to brace, men. We bring Helheim to our enemies. How nice! They greet us with some.
Mamă, ia uite cum vin alea. Săgeturile.
Odin's hand. May his sword maidens take them swiftly.
Close one that was!
Keep your shield arms limber! Harden yourselves, men!
Corabie obolit. Opa, ai de pula mea.
Steady your hands! Hold for impact!
Nu era să mor.
Hold! Now!
Ia. Bum. Ăla-i toti. Doamne. Așa-mi place.
Forward! Get that ram in place! We need to open these gates!
Charge! For Oswald! Put that glorious ram to use! Ruins his whole bar! Prepare to cut them down! This is for Oswald! We're coming to my king's side!
You lose now! Let's hit them hard! Fall before me! Shields! No shame. Careful, Nero! The ram could push through. It's feeling the heat!
No, you're dead! Dead! No!
Shields up!
Now to the inner gate.
Get that ram to the gate and push! And keep pushing! East Anglia depends on it!
Just watch my back. Now you pay!
Beard is breathing. These merchants and farmers can fight.
Our battle plan has legs! Keep the pressure! Valdis! Well met!
Onward, everyone! Onward!
Don't let the fates through!
Let's go! I need help with this gate! That's it! Ah! Race! Yes! Shield! Race! Fall before me!
Nè,
Oswald. He lives.
Oswald lives!
Eivor, is that you? Shut your arse, twig spine.
Stand fast! This will be over soon!
Worry not for me. You must stop.
Silence, fool!
So this is what it comes to, Wolfkist? Two Danes fighting over a filthy Saxon whoreson? If this swine is your prize, come and get him.
On the side! Hurry! Have your guts out! Slow this in down! Snap your spine! The people of East Anglia have spoken. Give yourself.
The Saxon lover comes to fight.
A miserable clan you lead, Ruiz!
Yes, and one that has bled this country dry for 2 summers.
Flee, Ruiz, while pity restrains my blade!
Not till I've taken all these shores have to offer.
East Anglia will have its king, and it will not be you!
That groveling worm in a cage? You must be blind to stand with such a man. They should be ruled, wolf-kissed. Made thralls, not treated as equals. We are better than this. Than all of them.
Do not drag me down to the sewage you wallow in! For all your efforts, only the cold start of Niflheim awaits you.
Valhalla is my destiny.
Thank you.
You throw in with these wastrels? These Argir swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
Another screeching scold. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear.
These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit.
Does Eivor bow to kings?
To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact.
And what of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose?
The rightful king of East Anglia has spared your life today, and so it will be.
Compassion is a virtue suited for anyone, Eivor, including you. Thank you.
Blanish.
I should speak with Oswald, see if he's well.
To the ships! Praise the Old Father! Oswald lives! You fight well, heathen.
Not bad yourself, Saxon.
Thank you for heeding me, Eivor. I know the worth of such a gesture. All this is like a dream.
But you're not asleep.
Well fought, the both of you.
You came as well, old friend.
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in Norwich.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart and soul. That's all you need ever do.
Come then. We have much to prepare for.
Moare dracu, mai ești grea?
Kingdom to lead. What some men wouldn't give for such
Ce
things.
faci, ăi?
Countless men have died for them. And you, Vanir? Are you jealous of such things?
Hardly.
De ce
My
te uiți?
heart is afire, but my body aches. I desire only a long nap.
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Abel. For now, I must see to the wounded.
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course you will.
I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin.
Nunta! Ia uzi. Avem nuntă în seara asta, grea. Da. Oi, 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 oi.
Go, Sunan. I need your eyes, my friend.
Sure.
Asked about this land, my friend.
The dagger I won from the woman in the swamp. It must go here. Two more blades may fit here.
Huh?
Wedding preparations in full bloom.
Come, the wedding is soon to start. How grand.
A beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Umblă
Thank
porci
you.
pe la nuntă.
Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
Să fie nuntă. Ce rochie de mireasă are asta. Uite-ți-le aia.
I hereby name you man and wife, and as man and wife, I name you...
Iuluri iau, mă, nu te ți la ei.
Oswald of Elmenham,
300 de karate,
the
3000.
rightful king of East Anglia, with his lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
În seara asta joacă cearceaful. Îi dă vikingul cu toporul în zoc.
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Adevărat. Mergem la băut. Sau nu? Mai discutăm.
Skål, Ivor! Let's have a drink. Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king?
A metal not unlike your own.
To Odin and his endless glories!
And the new king of East Anglia. May his reign be long and good. Not bad, Wolf-Kissed. I wager you couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
A fool's wager.
A challenge nonetheless. What say you?
Se întreg la băut, mă. Ia să vedem.
I will drink you under the table.
Câștig sau?
Confident, are you? Let us see how you fare against the ale beast of East Anglia.
And we'll make it interesting. Put your silver where your mouth is. What say you?
Silver, such tiny ambition. Do it for the skulls that will sing songs of our superior bellies.
Then let our guts live forever in their tails. Come, let the making of a legend begin.
Skull. Is that what you said?
Yes, celebrate.
Am jucat o tură de ăsta, dar nu mai. Ia să vedem. Ăla-i. O spar cercul ăla deja la ochi.
Staggering already?
Au. Băgate pula măta. E rup. Oh, dă-te la loc. Pula mea, pierd. Muci.
This ale is
Ne
strong,
bea.
Rodin.
But I am stronger. Better luck next time, wolf-kissed.
Încă o dată pentru Sălăjan. Dar cu cine mă duc? Ah, pula. Singur. Să vedem ce mai pe aici. Potol, bineînțeles. Eu dictai porcu.
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
As does Freya. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways. Yet I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they are aware of the lesson or not.
Hey, but I could show you how to wield my plow sword.
Have another horn of mead, brother. It's brewed with clover and raspberry, they say.
Did you hear what I... Yes, it's good.
Keep that up.
Wait, did you hear? Did my brother just call me? I think he... You know I should go. Brother!
Behold, how light-footed I am. You're as light-footed as a bear in a birch tree. These are the moves of Elmenhar.
Eivor! Care for a challenge?
Eivor!
Wolf-kissed, gaze upon my pots. They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no? They are not, Brothir. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much meat, succeed and you shall be rewarded.
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness this, you drunken loud.
Yes, that's it. As with everything, an easy task for the wolf-kissed.
Ah, barely a challenge.
Impressive, impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
What Ruid to his knees and let Oswald hold him for trial?
I could hardly believe my ears either.
It was Oswald's wishes.
Eivor, Eivor! Some sweet wine for a sweet swine? The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look! The moon! It moves untroubled now. But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once again. And it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now...
I always felt like Skoll, Hati. Chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them and I don't know.
You can let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Don't you remember? fire starter.
Ești toți rupți aici de
Come
bet.
on, let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinny.
Și că ăsta totul se învârte. Am de căra la el.
You're very strong.
You're very large.
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I'm ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come, join me. Friends, honored guests, we've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now. In all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
Meniaito, pâr.
Oswald, you would not have been my first choice as king, nor my second. I thought you weak, bendable, without resolve. But not all men are as they first appear. I came to see that Oswald's heart is amongst the largest I've ever known. He is sturdy, he has wisdom, and he has courage. All qualities of a man worthy to be king. He is the king East Anglia deserves, and the king you need. To the good King Oswald!
To Oswald!
Skull!
Skull!
Score! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race. The king and his bride against all.
My king!
Tic, bă, a scăpat ăsta.
The sheep you left to guard me have been shorn. Oswald, king of sheep fuckers, show your eyes. I challenge you.
I accept.
Oswald is king, and a king must have a champion. I will fight in his stead.
He challenged me, Eivor.
Your fight is bigger than this, Lord. You must rebuild East Anglia plank by plank, and a dead king cannot keep his oaths. Let me finish this.
Îi dau eu pe pizdă, nu tu.
Oswald, you gutless Arya swine! I'll slay the wolf-kissed, then hang you with your own tongue.
Îi rup dreadurile alea din cap.
You, always getting in the way!
Fляшка.
East Anglia can burn for all I care.
Оп. Джоанна. Я иду.
I wish it had not come to this. So much death, so much anger.
What's done is done.
You're leaving now.
I should. Your wedding should be a day of peace and happiness. Today I lack both.
Eivor, you've done East Anglia a great service. I promised you an alliance, and now you have it.
And one day, I will need you to make good on that alliance. I should find Finir. Say goodbye before I leave.
Ah, greetings, Eivor.
You're missing the festivities.
I've had my fill.
It's as much yours as it is Oswald's.
I was a crumbling man, Eivor. Before all this, I thought I'd die a tired old failure. But now, my heart burns bright with newfound fire. I want to live hard, die fierce.
Glory cares not for age, Finir. Sail with me. My ship could always use a wise head and a strong axe.
Together?
Together.
I'll gather my things.
Ambáttar báru allar að breiða akkrunum. Vá enginn mátti færa hann baðvatn sem veifar eftir horfni aðar.
Sem tröll.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Cătăcăși, înapoi. I-am terminat treaba aici. Nu, grasule. Mă auzi?
Eu da, tu mă...
Ce de tot?
Nu am făcut nimic.
A?
Acum?
Oh. Nici că ești lângă mine. Acum.
Super.
Nu?
Da.
Hey, Eivor!
You eat that wretched...
Rowan, Volker! What?
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished. Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgifu's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed.
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafu's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Rowan, however daft his approach, Holger meant you no harm and lost you no coin. The horse's hair will grow back.
But...
And you, Holger, your habit of borrowing without asking ends today. Apologize to Rowan and greet as friends.
This had best be a very good apology.
It will be. To you, O man of horses, I do offer my utmost apologies. And to Elgifer, most elegant of mares, I dedicate my finished work. You are respectively a king of men and a queen of horses, and I exalt you. I am sorry.
Rowan, does this satisfy you?
As much as it can. I accept the apology.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
I will return your tools and offer you one of my paintings as a sign of goodwill.
Unless your paintings can regrow horsetails.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, in this settlement, in this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandbridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
Randvi, take a break. Let us make for Grandbridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this, so why not stretch your legs and fill your lungs?
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
Follow me. We won't take the longship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandbridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
Nu vor să mergem cu barca, mă. Băgăm ea și pula.
Nu știu să noapte.
Nici să noate nu vor. Dă în călare.
Pe motoare.
Motoare, da.
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen, and hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
Eha.
Eivor, there.
Yeah!
What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grantebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right, right.
Lure.
Right, right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
Thomas.
Na.
Rats, be gone!
Yeah! And here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here, too.
Hai, fă. Eha. Nu vrea să urce niște scări. I hope. Dar pe n-are și cal acum.
Is that Eivor I see?
It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with Ox and Avoda. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will you...
We can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Well, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid. The bandits are camped on the river, he said. East of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day and already you are lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us?
We will help Magnian clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority.
Go!
Hop. Să luăm niște de astea. A venit Baluba, mă, și ei. Hai da.
There, the bandit camp.
All right, stay close and do as I do.
Rude and look sternly at the horizon.
By all means.
I thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle, so here we go.
Nu e pula mea. Sticla ăla cât de mare e, bă.
It's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse.
I feel stronger already. What do you see?
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around. Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside, waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She is here somewhere.
Over here. Look at this.
Oh, someone is thirsty.
Are you What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-Kissed versus Table Maiden.
Randvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead Queen, then.
All right. Let us drink.
Beautiful.
تمام. يا ربين.
You're going to start.
Let him win.
No problem.
Randy, focus.
You are sweating.
Hoppa, floppa, hoppa, floppa.
Bogatiej. Ia l-au câștigat, mă. Mai aveam un pic.
Any more and I'll drown.
Ha! I am the Mead Queen, slayer of wolves and barrels. I told you I would drink you under the table.
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Randvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Well, I do hope to see you again. Randy, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Randvi, slayer of bandits and breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest.
What the? Keep it under control!
I was wondering something. You and Soma, was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean, did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Randvi.
If you must.
Yeah!
Shit!
Look there. That must be the tower. Take the bridge. Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered.
Super.
You climb well for one who folds maps.
I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work. Well, well. Look at this. A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in first, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing.
S-o vărsat
I was
el
a
înapoi.
wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman.
Cum știe el să urci și să coboare, dar nepute, nu-i normal.
Ai văzut?
Not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger, free to come and go as she pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. We can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
Direct, sărutul vieții.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I
Pupa pe
put you in a
Michael.
very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be
Hai,
the
Mike,
meat,
arată-i
it may be
cine-i
the air,
șeful.
but there's no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
I am honored by your feelings, Randvi. But I value you as a friend. I hope that does not disappoint. It is my highest praise.
Of course. Thank you. I do apologize.
You need feel no shame. This stays between us. And at worst,
Hai,
we'll have a
Joanna,
beautiful
pupă-l.
day. As friends and kindred spirits.
More than enough for me. I would like to stay here.
Doar
It
în
is all
pulă
the
pe
same to
Mike,
you.
s-a întors cu
I
spatele.
would like that.
Îi privesc, mă, șoimii călători.
Da. Șoimii călători.
Must have returned to the settlement.
Da, dormea de-i puțau picioarele. Hai, trezirea în pula mea. No, Joanna s-a tirat.
S-a dus. Treaba ei. Joanna.
S-a trezit acum buimac. Nu știe de pula lui.
Mama, am 8 puncte la skill. Și nu le-am pus. Joanna.
Tu mai aveai unul pe undeva mai sus.
Gimme hop, Joanna. O dispărut ăla, nu mai e aici. Cu semnul exclamării. Ca să vedem așa ce mai băgăm aici. Umpa lumpa. Bum. Bum shakalaka. Lei. Nu gras.
Da. Ia călaca lei.
Cu Lily. Am 180 power, bă, nu te ții. Over.
Uite, dar numai de-a lung platul dormi în patul ăsta. Și te uiți cum e clar așa. Vrei să dormi și tu ca omul, așa, de-a lungul. Ha? Nu vrei, eu?
Nu vrei derbedeu, mă?
was so much we...
Tovi.
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
Tovi, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed, sleeping on the floor. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty, not like in our stories.
Life is not a story, Tovi. It is a fractured shout, unguided by verse. Most of us meet untidy ends. If we knew the shape of our stories before we lived them, we would hardly attempt to live them.
I would have given anything for another day with Sven, even a wordless one. He was not ready to go. Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Tovi, and know you are valued. When I close my eyes, Sven, I see your designs on the arms of the gods.
What have you brought for me today, Eivor? You and Petra chasing a white elf in the woods high as wispy clouds, my god! I could barely breathe for laughing. Got something new for you?
May I see your stores?
Nothing else?
I have something that may interest you.
I'm looking for this. All done?
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Happy hunting!
Mă duc să mă lupt, să-mi încerc noroc, cum mai bine zis.
Oh, my brother! Die!
Ding 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 ding.
I'll take ya!
vedem. Tura asta îl bunghe sau nu?
Another tortured soul.
Come, you better pay your respects to the great and brave King Lyrion.
I do not know such a man.
He was betrayed and murdered by those who denied his friendship, just as you deny him now.
Hold there! I'm not your enemy.
Darkness must reign, and you must fade within it.
I will not be taken by a demon goddess.
You will join my pile of bones.
How can there be so many of you?
Mamă, dar ce tare dă ești, prost.
Folly has consumed you.
N-ai cum.
Away with all this. Cursed satyr! Cursed satyr! Folly has consumed you!
Băga mi-aș pula măta, nu mă lasă să schimb nimic.
Your tricks will not trouble me.
Folly has consumed you!
Ce țuțară. Monga.
She commands the power of the wind.
Your tricks will not trouble me.
Îmi fute un as, mă.
Your story is lost in the rage you spew.
No. No. I am bound to the rage. I live there. No. No. I am bound to the rage. I live there.
Doamne, zici că e Raiden asta,
No.
mă.
I am bound in the rage. I live there.
Nu mai am nimic pe aici. Să adun. M-am dus. Reload. Îți duce putornică e aia, drag. Putornică. Mai îmi încerc o tură noroc.
Another tortured soul.
Come, you headed, pay your respects to the great and brave King Lyrion.
I do not know such a man.
He was betrayed and murdered by those who denied his friendship, just as you deny him now.
Hold there. I'm not your enemy.
Darkness must reign, and you must fade within it.
I will not be taken by a demon goddess.
You will join my pile of bones.
How can there be so many of you?
Du-te în Cristoșii, mă. I-am zis-o, nu gras.
Another tortured soul.
Come, you headed Lyrion.
I do not know such.
He was betrayed. Darkness must reign, and you must fade within it.
I will not be taken by a demon goddess.
You will join my pile of bones.
How can there be so many of you? Your story is lost in the rage you spew.
No. No, I am found in the rage. I live We were wronged. Now all will pay.
Du-te, te ar lumea în gură.
Folly has consumed you. Cursed Satan!
We were wronged. Now all will pay.
N-ai ce cu asta, bă. Bă, dă-o morți ei de neoprit asta.
Away with all this!
No. Mai trebuie power.
I sense a twisted Seder on the air. An unjust fate has befallen this one. I've seen such violence before.
Are you here for blood? Like all of those wretched others? Speak!
Not for yours, unless you tempt me.
Liar, liar, liar! You will join them, all the unkind dead. Now I open the scars of my heart.
Seder using troll.
Breathe deeply. Watch as I become smoke, and listen as I break your bones.
Raise a glass in Odin's hall. Another war begins. How is this possible? Always the maddest. Scream! I shall quiet.
A greater darkness fuels my rage. Spirit of my father's rage, fill me! Long live the daughters of Lyrion!
Oh.
Damn flames! No! Out! Out! Wreathed in flame, but not a fire. How can this be? Always the maddest. Ah! That burns! Go up, damn you!
O, bogatej plamota. Ujdź bagę. Cupkie.
Have to repair that. Enough of this cackling and welching. Let rest your demons.
Să-i fut în gură de țânțari, bă, că nu mor ăștia cu nimic. Îmi va pula dacă nu.
Îți muiești. Yo. Oh, Jaja. Nu grasul ei.
Yeah.
Kumbaya.
Another tortured soul.
Come, you headed, pay your respects to the great and brave King Leon.
I do not know such a man.
He was betrayed and murdered by those who denied his friendship, just as you deny him now.
Hold there! I'm not your enemy.
Darkness must reign, and you must fade within it.
I will not be taken by a demon goddess.
You will join my pile of bones.
How can there be so many of you?
My God!
Your tricks will not topple me.
away with all this?
Du-te în morții tăi. Pardon. Pula mea mi-a pus vulpea piedică. Mai ești gras?
Da.
Ce mai faci?
Bă, mă gândeam dacă să mă duc să fumez.
Da țilene.
Another tortured soul.
Bă, mă uitam aici la tine și stau așa întins și pula mea.
He was the darkness must reign, and you must fade within it.
I will not be taken by a demon goddess.
You will join my pile of bones.
Your tricks will not topple me.
Asta e prea de tot, mă.
We were wronged. Now all will pay.
I feel great.
We were wronged. Now all will pay.
How can there be so many of you? has consumed you! Your tricks will not topple me!
Đố tè bơ ra đây cũng gì. Mai încercăm